So my name is Dera. I'm currently the director of e-discovery at Proskauer Rose, which is a firm in the United States. I have only recently moved there, so I went into the first 6 months there. Before that, I was based in Ontario. Jason and I have worked together a couple of times and also trained for a marathon together, so that's how we know each other. I came by e-discovery kind of honestly in that I started out my life as a graphic designer, believe it or not, doing all the handwork in the early 80s, moved into computer-assisted design, was one of the first people to actually implement computer-assisted design in the integration and four-color processing, eventually moved into graphical design when the graphical web came out, developed the whole process of taking a database, implementing it in a graphical web for internal or B2B communications, sold that. Didn't know what to do with my life at that point, was in my late 20s. It was 1997, no idea what to do with my life. My best friend who I drank with said, I want to go to law school and be a lawyer. She couldn't get through the LSAT. I helped her through the LSAT and went, I could go to law school, and that's how that happened. I got into e-discovery, again, honestly. I was sitting in my fishbowl at Blake Castles in Graydon when a lawyer came into my office and he said, you're supposed to be smart with computers. You figure this out. It was a box full of 5.5-inch floppies. Right, and this is the late 90s. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I went downstairs, realized that it was image and text associated files, and helped Blake's acquire the first automated litigation support application they had. And that pretty much sealed my fate, and I was still in law school. So as you know, when you practice law, if you do something once, you become the expert, and also then people come and bring stuff to you all the time. So now I keep on going into law firms and setting up their e-discovery operations. That's what I'm known for. I've been known for pioneering the use of so-called predictive coding, which is a term that I hate because it neither predicts nor does it code. It's kind of a silly term. But anyway, the application of machine learning. Really, I consider myself to be a multilingual search and visualization expert. That's really a data processing issue. And dealing with unconventional file types is really what I do. And really what I do is I'm very good at bringing order to chaos in terms of structuring data. And if you can think about that, that's actually one of the biggest pain points in law right now. And there are tremendous opportunities for true innovation in that field. So I think you've heard that both from Ken and both from Joshua. If you can figure out a new way to apply techniques to making sense of data, law is really a data field.